I'm going to show you how a real Ravenclaw would play Hogwarts Legacy. Ravenclaws are known for their intelligence, creativity, and wit.
Brilliant!
And I'm going to lean into those strengths to develop a unique playstyle that outsmarts and outmaneuvers my enemies. But first, I'm going to demonstrate my high level of academic achievement in Professor Ronan's class.
2 perfect rounds! You're a natural.
To celebrate my academic victory, I went to Hogsmeade, and that's when reality set in. And that reality was that I was about to get smashed to pieces unless I could find a way to outsmart this massive troll. Thankfully, I've read about this type of troll, which is how I know he's terrified of flowers. So I hid behind this impenetrable flower wall while slinging spells at him. Unfortunately, my books didn't tell me that the troll can enter a blind rage and ignore his fear of flowers. I was wounded, but I wasn't scared because this fight's over. Dum Dum here was in such a blind rage that he forgot how to walk around corners and low-hanging lanterns. Finishing him off was simple. I may have managed to outsmart this troll, but if I wanted to survive, I'll need to develop a much more adaptable combat style, and as a Ravenclaw, that means it's time for some field research. An adaptable combat style makes the most of its environment, so I practiced taking out these sentries by knocking them over the edge. My goal was to only kill them with fall damage off of the cliffside, and it really isn't that hard. Really all you need to do is either lure them to the edge or get them up in the air so that they move further when you hit them.
Accio. Incendio.
I came across some dark wizards while heroically stepping in to save a woman they were harassing. This would be the perfect time to use what I learned from my field research. When the fight started, I heroically turned tail and ran away as fast as I could. She'll be fine, because I'm simply repositioning to take the high ground. From here, I can defeat my opponents with ease. And I even got to spot some behind-the-scenes programming. The enemy who teleports into this fight actually spawns up here first and then apparates down to fight you. She probably didn't know that she'd be traveling rapidly from high ground to low ground twice today. My next area of study was to combine environmental kills with evasive broom maneuvers. I found some bandits living on the edge of a cliff that were kind enough to let me practice my new technique on them. Okay, gonna break the shield and see if I can get him off the edge. Okay, nope, he came a little too close. Alright, let's reposition. Alright, send this guy on a vacation. Enjoy your flight, sir. Thank you for joining us. And come over here and see if I can get another passenger. And there he goes. Look at him flying so far away. That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna run back up behind, break this shield, and see if I can. Oh my gosh, he's shielding again. All right, break the shield again, pick him up, and send him. Oh, wow, that guy got some hang time. And last one here, pick him up, send him off. Tactical nuke! But all this field research was exhausting, so I went back to the classroom to recharge by solving a pair of arithmancy doors. Nothing like a good puzzle to recharge your brain. My first battle against the troll taught me that exploiting the game's AI was an extremely effective strategy, and I managed to use it against them in Furious. My plan was to lift myself up on the elevator and attack them from above, but it turns out that Infurious aren't interested in going on an elevator ride under any circumstances, and they wouldn't even step on the platform. So I just stood here and took them out while they were staring at me. To max out the potential of my ultimate combat style, I'll need to brew some invisibility potions. Unfortunately, one of the ingredients is troll bogeys, and trolls have a lot of health. I'm incredibly weak right now, so to kill some trolls, I jumped up into this tower where I knew they couldn't get to me. The process of killing 2 trolls took me over 11 minutes because of how weak I am. And I know I could have killed them more efficiently, but I honestly just wanted to see how high of a spell combo I could get to, so I stopped using my damage spells and racked up a 1000 combo with my basic cast. Now that I have troll bogeys, I can brew invisibility potions. I'd also unlocked the Loom at this point, which allows me to enchant my gear, giving me everything I need to develop my ultimate technique, Battle Stealth. Battle Stealth has 2 areas that require experimentation. The first is to determine the best trait to enchant my gear with. The 2 choices I'm considering are Binding 3, which increases Petrificus Totalis damage, or Ambush 3, which increases any spell damage if cast while concealed in Disillusionment. A river troll volunteered to be my test subject, and based on my test, it really looks like Binding 3 is completely worthless. Please let me know in the comments if I'm missing something, but Ambush 3 deals more damage to this troll with Petrificus Totalis than Binding 3, and it also allows me to amp the damage from other spells, making it objectively better in every situation. I took Petrificus Totalis and my invisibility potions out on a quick test drive, and I have to say, I'm satisfied with the results. I ran some tests to see the effect Ambush 3 had on my other damage spells, and the results were interesting. Ambush 3 can significantly increase the damage of Expelliarmus, Diffindo, and Incendio while in combat, but for some reason, Confringo and Bombarda only do bonus damage if I'm truly in a concealed state when I cast them. Again, please let me know in the comments if I missed something here, I'd love to hear it. Okay, this is my last field research I need to do, so open with Bombarda. Oh my gosh, look at them get scattered. That was perfect. Okay, I'll jump down, reposition with my broom, see if I can get a cat. Oh, gotta dodge that. Okay, I'll get a Diffindo cast in. That took 2 of them out. Okay, I'll dodge forward and see if I can get an Incendio range. It's one shot. Alright, I'll take these guys out with the Diffindo from above. Slipping off the edge a little, but that's okay. My broom will catch me. Expelliarmus to disarm, and Incendio. I did 1,000 damage. This is so great. I love this build. This is so much fun. It's a little tedious, you know. You would probably have to be a Ravenclaw to want to go through this, but the damage amp that you get from using stealth before casting is fantastic. Alright, I'll get this guy up so he's more vulnerable and see if I can get a big damage hit with Incendio. 1,300, that's great. And I'll do this guy with Diffindo while he's in a vulnerable state. Yeah, that's amazing. With everything working correctly, my ultimate battle style was ready to take on the final exam. I'm going into the final exam at level 23, and it looks like the lowest level enemy in this camp is level 30, and the boss is level 37. I'd say wish me luck, but when you study as hard as I did, you don't need luck. Alright, get over here, and I'll send you on a little trip, and slam. Ooh. That was almost 9,000 damage.
You'll feel twice the pain if I have to.
Oh, and you were saying? You can't see me at all because I have the invisibility potion on. I'll hit him with Petrificus Totalis, and let's try a spell. Alright, I'll jump behind these guys, give them some heat.
It burns!
I'm just gonna turn this one into a ragdoll for a little while.
I'm dying. Help me.
Alright, I'm gonna go for another push and slam. Oh, the slam didn't hurt much, but Diffindo did. Come on, you can't get away. And you're dead. Ravenclaws value individuality, which means every Ravenclaw will have their own original ideas, but I hope you enjoyed my take on how a real Ravenclaw would play Hogwarts Legacy. Here's a silly ending, and I'll see you next time.
Ooh, that brother's floating in